Hello, gamers. We're going to get started early today because at 11, which is 2 hours from now, we have the Meet Your Maker round 2. Daniel and I are not playing against Distortion 2 and Miss Mika. We are playing against two German streamers. I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to insult the German streamers, but against two people who are Elden Ring speedrunners, I think we're probably like an easy loss. Two wild cards? You never know, man. You never know. They do have a reputation for being an analytical people. Whereas I would say in North America, there's some analytical people here, but there's a lot of like, I'm just going to send it. I would say maybe like Australia has a little bit more of an I'm just going to send it vibe. But North America, we send it. I am thinking, what if we just delete like almost all of our base at the start and then just throw in like 15 harpies in a small box? Like a box large enough that the harpies can aggro, but small enough that there's no place to hide. Large enough so a grenade is not going to kill them all, but small enough that they can still aggro everybody. Because it's hard to deal with, man, unless they understand how valuable the shield could be and they just run in. Run in, and run in. What if they switch weapon to the crossbow? Son of a... Oh, yes, I did. I was laughing. The person who posted them just walking through the level that Dan and I made, and all they did was like use the shield twice and hold W. But I honestly think like holding W is OP. The only thing that counters holding W is long hallways that are like one tile wide with arrow traps at the end of them. And then even then, you could still just right click and then the shield will save you. So I think that's one way that we could deal with shields. But anyway, probably like the real situation is that we'll get 3 things done over the course of our half hour of building and then just pray. As always, Dan and I both said like maybe we'll practice and then like life got away from us. I was 100% sure that I was going to practice too. I was like, when we finished the round, I was like, I might even play it tomorrow. And then just every day, I'm like, maybe not today. I got like a sponsored thing. Maybe not today. Oh, Wildfrost is so good. Maybe not today. And then I was like on the weekend for sure. And then on the weekend, we were like super busy. You didn't have any opportunities yesterday? Well, honestly, I know you're being sarcastic, but I really didn't. You know, after 2 weeks being away, I'm not going to say no to Sips and Mouth Gaming. Then I got a sponsored deal to check out Beyond the Long Night, and then you got to put the dulls on the docket, man. And then that's basically it. When's he going to stop playing the busy adult card? Maybe if you start doing some shit for me. You come over and do my damn dishes, and then I'll have 20 minutes to practice Meet Your Maker. Not that it matters, because if I play for 20 minutes, people will be like, oh, you practiced and you didn't even learn about... If you shoot your crossbow into your teammate's shield, it creates an AoE concussive blast that destroys all traps in a radius around you. Well, see, now we're getting into arguments already. You could just play it right now? Yeah, but then we got 4 hours of Meet Your Maker on the stream. That's like saying, oh, hey, the first game in the NHL playoffs is tonight. You know what would be a great way to warm up? Why don't you play a game of an actual NHL game first? That's because your ass will be like too tired, man. Even Connor McDavid has his limits. Also, please refer to the title /marker Wildfrost. We got a new title today. I'm a different gamer now. I'm not like other streamers. On this streamer, backseaters are welcome. There's an asterisk after welcome. And then later in the footnotes, the asterisk legend comes up and it says, welcome to shut up. So, listen, don't say you weren't warned. That's all I'm saying. I've accidentally double-clicked. Their name is Piss. I mean, we're taking piss. Apply +2 to all allies. Yeah, let's do it. It's piss. It's piss. It's drinkable. Not really, though, probably. We should have tried to work this a little differently, because now we have to kill allies to get him out here. I'm scared. A little louder would be Pog. You know, backseaters welcome, exclamation point welcome to shut up. That applies not just to the game, it applies to the stream itself as well. You gotta put yourself in my shoes here, okay? My Windows volume mixer had the game at 5. Many people said it's so loud. I took it down to 3. People said now it's too quiet. So I put it in literally the only place I can put it that's in between those two variables, okay? So if this is not right, then you're just gonna have to live with it, because there's no other option. You ever do Dennis Morton's 30-minute M&M ride? I have not done... Hang on, I'm hearing some weird sounds coming out from here. Hello? Honestly, I thought it was like a cat crying. I think it's just my computer. Occasionally it's going... Oh. I've not done the M&M ride. I'm not a huge M&M guy. And also, I believe... I like Dennis Morton. He's one of my favorite instructors. But I do believe that at some point in that ride, someone told me he says he's like the poet laureate of our generation or something. Or he's like the William Shakespeare of the millennial generation. And I just can't... I just couldn't keep a straight face. I'm not anti-Eminem, really. I'll equip this. I'm just not... I would just, I'm not super pro Eminem. That's they call him the Mark Twain of the millennial generation. Is NL ever going to play Monster Hunter? I've never felt more out of touch with the gaming world than seeing that Niantic announced a Monster Hunter, like Pokemon Go style game, opening up the Reddit/r/games thread on it, and everybody's shitting on Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is probably like my 6th favorite game of all time. I will definitely play the Monster Hunter Niantic game. And if it's ass, then I will stop. But I'm definitely going to give it a try. People are like, Niantic's so bad. Pokemon Go literally is like a buggy mess. I'm like, what are you talking? You just go outside and you go... And then you get to the store and you put your phone in your pocket and you like buy some stuff. And then you put it in your backpack. And then you leave and you walk home and you go... They're making it harder to raid. I mean, I will say that I heard that, but I live in a city. So I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying it's not a problem for me. Maybe that's why I'm out of touch. But apparently, if you live in a city, you're out of touch. If you live in a place with a lot of people in it, you don't understand what people want. If you only understand what people want, you're only in touch if you live in a place where there's fucking nobody. It doesn't make any damn sense. Hey, you're surrounded by other people with shared interests. You're out of touch. I live on, 10 acres of property with no neighbors. I don't trust anybody. I'm the only person who understands what the common man wants. Make it make sense, man. I loved the penguin video on the Minecraft penguin video that someone tweeted me. I went crazy on that video. The one that's like it's mimicking the business influencer podcasts. I can't even explain it, but it's just... Look, you got to find it for yourself. Pick a new item. Mimic triggers when an ally in the row attacks. Ice dice is scary. I don't think it was a joke. I think it was a joke. I think it was... Librarian, pull that up. I think it was a self-aware joke.
Penguins would force Minecraft to change forever. That's useless. But tell me, okay, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about penguins?
Snow golems.
Stop. The penguin would be the only mob that you can tame using a sword.
What are you talking about?
In real life, the female penguin lays the eggs, but the father is in charge of keeping it safe. So if you encounter an egg in the snow biome, you have a chance to protect it from hostile mobs. If it hatches, it'll become your pet.
That's just as useless as a polar bear.
No, it will have 2 of the most valuable abilities. In the wild, a penguin uses the Earth's magnetic field to know exactly where it's at in the ocean. But in Minecraft, if you ever get lost, the penguin would lead you back home. And second, it'll be able to catch multiple fish at a time.
This is not Madagascar. Plus, we would need an Arctic biome.
Why don't you just hire the librarian? Honestly, and I say this with all sincerity, they probably have a better gig on their own. I don't pay them, but they also get all the ad revenue. I'm so cheap. If I paid them, I would probably pay them, like, it might be more than they are making right now, but in a year it might be like a fraction of what they could be making just on their own via the metrics on YouTube. It's actually like a better setup for them. You're the asshole? I'm the one. I'm pulling crude petroleum out of the earth, okay? I'm the damn oil. They're refining the oil that I just happen to be leaving out here in the public. I'm not charging them for the oil. If you want to take the oil off of, you ever hear about how they invented Vaseline? Apparently, Vaseline was just a secondary petrochemical that happened to be a byproduct of extracting oil from the earth. So if Johnson & Johnson comes around and says, hey, you know that garbage you got on your oil rig? You mind if I put it in like a little plastic container and, people use it as a moisturizer? They're like, by all means. And you don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Hey, librarian, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thoughts on penicillin? Holy cow, snow cake would also go insane. Thoughts on penicillin? Kate and I were talking about it last night. She said that probably if we lived in the olden times, giving birth to our daughter, because our daughter was a large baby and my wife is a small woman, would have killed her. Like she would have sustained injuries during childbirth that would have led to her death. And I was like, that's true. And then also, like 16 months later, I would have died of simultaneous salmonella and campylobacter infection, and my child would have been an orphan. I gotta, give it up today for modern medicine, or even 18th century medicine. Big ups to 18th century, 19th century medicine for making sure that my daughter still has both of her parents. This one's dedicated to you. I didn't take penicillin. I took, there's a different one. I think it's psilocybin. I forgot the name already. Ciprofloxacin, that's it. I took ciprofloxacin. But still, I'm sure they're it's like penicillin's cousin or something. I'm sorry to do this, but I think Foxy can go. And we can just play like a woodhead to save the bottom row. Yeah. It's true, you could just Sunrod Foxy. But then I'm like, if Foxy... Well, you know what we could do, actually? No, I think we gotta play here. I think you sack Foxy, move Piss, play Woodhead. The only thing that matters is that Yuki lives. This protects us. I moved the wrong unit up! I was literally just about to say this protects us from a phase 2. Why did I move Piss, man? Foxy had lethal? Yeah, but I don't know if that meant that the boss died. What I was doing is saying it's better to have Foxy die in case I kill the boss and then they split into 2 units or more than 2 units. Unfortunately, obviously, we forgot about phase 1 of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is don't die. They call them dulls, but they're anything but. We're starting today. We got a hard cap of 50 minutes, so we better get going. This is Tradle. It's at $82 billion. A quarter of the a quarter of the exports are petroleum. Yesterday was 420 billion. It was the UK. Cheese, fish, pure olive oil. Olive oil makes me think that this could be like the southeastern Mediterranean. Could be the Levant. But anytime, just to placate chat, because so much of this is petroleum, let's say Venezuela. Okay, so they don't grow olives in Venezuela. We know that now. It's 9,432 kilometers. This, to me, this points to the southeastern Mediterranean. It's west of Turkey, northeast of Tunisia. Are you like Romania? I feel like Romania is not 1,100 kilometers west of Turkey. And it's more north than... Like, my brain is pointing at, like, Italy right now. And then Italy, it's not going to be Slovenia. It's not going to be Austria, I think. Hungary. I'm going Hungary on this one. Going Hungary. Greece! With God as my witness, I did not know Greece had oil. It's in the name. I'll give you a +2 on that one. They don't? They refine it? That makes more sense, yeah. Olives makes perfect sense, don't get me wrong. But I mean, olive oil is 1.37% of the economy, or of the exports. But yeah, how is Greece 1,100 kilometers away from Turkey? I feel like I got a little screwed here. It is? Yeah, from parts of it, probably. From center to center. They should measure from border to border. Okay, today's correct answer was Greece. We're 2,000 kilometers away from Greece. Give me, Ethiopia. It's closer to Ethiopia. Give me United Arab Emirates. Holy fuck. Redeemed. Eat shit. I rule. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, that's a good one. When I can see the globe, it's a lot easier for sure. I can picture the apple in my head, but I couldn't tell you where the spots are. Now on Worldle. I'm pretty sure that this is not UAE. This looks like a European country in the center of Europe. I'm going to say this is Switzerland. It's not Switzerland. I knew your dad. You know what? Now that I know it's 7,000 kilometers away, I could tell you from GeoGuessr experience, this is Kyrgyzstan. It's not Kyrgyzstan. Southeast of Kyrgyzstan. By 2,000 kilometers. I mean, that's... maybe this is Bhutan. Oh! He's crazy today. Tradle gave me a little chip on my shoulder. It's not a big box office weekend, as you can see, but there's a great chance that I know some of these at least. 4 movies opened up. The maximum earnings was 23 million. That's pretty low. It's a Ben Affleck movie from 2010 by Warner Brothers. There's no way that a Batman movie opened this low. Could this be The Town? It's an amazing movie. Actually, like, not quite as good as Heat, but very good. The Town is a certified hood classic. Sony Pictures, $17 million in its opening weekend. Actor 1 is Emma Stone. This is obviously easy A. Haven't seen it. Here it's great. Universal, $12 million. Actor 1, Chris Messina. Oh, shit. Let me get a tagline. 5 strangers trapped. One of them is not what they seem. This is Devil by M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, close it up. He's crazy today. Who the hell is Chris Messina? Sony Pictures opened to probably 25 million last weekend. Stars Mila Jovovich. It's Resident Evil Vendetta. Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Retribution. Resident Evil Afterlife. Like, none of the other clues are going to help us unless it's not a Resident Evil. Like, you got to do it. Okay, so we got that one. Lionsgate, a certified Vancouver classic, made $9 million in its opening weekend. Actor 1, Hayden Panettiere, circa 2010. Genre horror, for sure. No! Animation, family, comedy, adventure, romance. Tagline, a possum 3D adventure. Reveal all hints. Two young wolves at opposite ends of their pack's social order are thrown together into a foreign land and need each other to return home, but love complicates everything. Directed by Ben Gluck Gluck. I have no idea what this is. Alpha and Omega. Honestly, I can't believe wait, is 73rd percentile in the top 27% or the top 73%? Because I thought we did like a pretty good performance today. That's top 27%. Ooh. I thought we did pretty well today, given just the actors' names. This is Rygar. This is Golden Axe. I'm actually insane. That's possibly the craziest one-off, I guess two off because I tried to guess Rygar, but that's one of the craziest guesses I've ever had in my life. Now, don't get sus yet. You should only get sus if we manage to beat the impossible game, though. Dark Souls 2. Earlier than 2014, everything else essentially irrelevant. The Sims. It is a single-player game. Came out between 2000 and 2014. It's single-player only on the PC. It's Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Came out after 2006, okay? It's not first-person, third-person, isometric, or bird view. So it's top-down. It's Hotline Miami. It's not Hotline Miami. Came out between 2012 and 2006. Or it could be side-scroller. This could be Braid. It's a side view. It came out between 2008 and 2012. This is... No, I don't need the clue. You know why I don't need the clue? Because I know that this shit is Limbo. Came out between 2008 and 2009. You know what this shit is? This is Trials HD. Oh. Please. We're getting so close, man. It's World of Goo. Oh. Okay, give me my clue. Give me my clue. Oh, good. It's a puzzle strategy in the arcade game. Motherfucker. It's side view. Side view. Puzzle strategy arcade in 2009. It's not top down. Size super crate box. It's not a platformer. It's a puzzle arcade game. Can't be Space Chem. That's like top down. I mean, I guarantee I'm gonna know it. Is it Gianna Sisters? Single player. It's gotta be single player. Puzzle. It's Mark of the Ninja. I know it's not Mark of the Ninja. This shit came out in 2012, but I'm getting frustrated. Age of Empires. It's Age of Empires 2 HD edition. Angry Birds. I never would have guessed that. Oh man, it's so obvious in hindsight, but there's no way I never would have gotten the Angry Birds. Little jazz, taking in a little jazz, little dueling pianos. Now I see that this is a trick of the light. At first, I thought that it was a comb over, but now I see that it's the light shining off of the hair. The waves are going crazy. This is what I look like on the Peloton when someone's ahead of me by 1 kilojoule. Like this is me getting into. I'm getting into the drops. I'm getting aero on my stationary bike. It is not the same guy looking into a mirror. Are you one of those TikTokers who doesn't understand how mirrors work? The difference in the hair, the difference in the eyebrows, difference in the mustaches, the difference in the expression. I know how this sounds. There's women openly smoking in public, so that can't be too early. But it also can't be too late because they're smoking. And it's not weed. So I'm going to say this is the late 40s. 1938, holy cow. Big cities were different. Yeah, I know. Big cities. Oh, half the world lives in a big city, and everybody that lives in a big city surrounded by other people is always out of touch. The only people who really got their pulse of what the average person wants are people who have no neighbors at all and never talk to anybody. They just keep 24-hour news on all day. They don't know what the average person's like in the big city when you interact with 1,000 other people every day. I mean, this is, I personally, for me, I find this house hideous. But you don't live on the outside of a house, you live on the inside of a house. I'm going to say that this is less expensive than you'd think. And it's in a location that has lower real estate. That's what drives it. Like, this is obviously huge. This might be like 6,000 square feet or more. And that's before you even count the house. That's just the 2 garages. But I'm going to say that this is honestly like a $2 million house in the woods. That's too low. Okay. It's in Portland. Holy shit. Never mind. I still think this house is insanely hideous. But if we think it's 6,000 square feet, let's price the house at $6 million and just see how it shakes out. He's been going to open houses. He's got his finger on the pulse of the Pacific Northwest real estate bubble. Buy that house? I don't want to buy that house for a number of reasons, but the big one is that it's $6 million. The second big one is that I think it looks like garbage. It's 13,000 square feet. Holy cow. This shit is like the launch of the Titanic. Is that the Titanic? I've seen Titanic. I feel like that's the Titanic. I don't think the Titanic left from London, right? I feel like it had to leave from like Liverpool. Something on the west coast of England. Maybe it did leave from London, but whatever. And that shit was in like 1912. You got it spot on. Oh, it was from the south of London, but still, 1912 was Titanic. Girls with the time machine, OMG, you're my grandma. Guys with the time machine. Captain Scruffy, look out for the iceberg on day 75. Do not fall asleep at the wheel. There's Captain Scruffy, there's icebergs in the ocean.
Maybe
hello.
be nice if you just, just taking his time coming in here while Team Germany is just pounding us. But
Excuse me?
I got a message. Oh, hey, hey, Ryan.
This is so typical of our preparation strategies. We've had, 120 hours that we could have practiced in. But if you're not there for the 15-minute cram session right before the final exam, somehow you're the bad guy.
What do you mean typical? I'm ready to go.
Well, me too.
Have you done any scouting on our opponents, or are you just out here just playing Sporkle with your friends?
I followed them on Twitch so that I could accept the squad stream invite.
Do you know that they were practicing our level?
Really?
Yeah. Minus the Valkyries. They took the Valkyries out. I couldn't figure out why. What?
That's I don't know. I'm just scared. That's more of a level of preparation that I would have expected.
Why do you don't expect there to be any preparation?
Well, I mean, week one, I don't mean to be offensive, but I thought that it was possible that maybe the people we were going up against had never booted the game before.
So this week, I mean, let's speak realistically.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Well, do you want to do like a slash marker to take us in here?
Oh yeah, yeah, please.
So, because I know I was a little bit late today.
Well, before you do that, why don't you invite me to your game? I want to do the same stuff. Like you invite me to the game. I want to keep our pre-game ritual the same, kind of like Patrick Waugh. Of
course, I understand. He always talked to the post before the start of the game.
All right, I'm ready for your slash marker.
Okay, let's do it then. Slash marker. Meet your maker. Many people thought that two men approaching middle age could not defeat semi-professional gamers, and yet here we are with week 2 of Meet Your Maker. We made it to the semi-finals of the tournament. It's me and my good friend Dan Giesling.
Ryan Gary, they came after our Costco. They came after our age, but they didn't come after the victory. Semi-finals, Northern Lion, myself are ready to go. We got Valkyrie strats. How are we feeling heading into this? Some may call this an international bash between NA and Team Germany.
It's true. And I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty confident that I want to say thank you to Behavior Interactive for sponsoring both of us to play not only this week, but last week as well. You ever see the esports clip where the Canadian gamer wins a round of Counter-Strike, I think, and says, "What up now, Swedes? Woo!"
No.
You ever see that one? That's a good one.
What up now, Swedes? Woo! All you together. How much? What was the team name like? Was it team like Maple Liquid that they played for?
I don't remember, but I've seen the clip many times.
I know there are many comedic based gamers from Canada. I don't know of many esports level gamers, and this is your time to educate me.
Excuse me, have you heard of Michael Shroud?
He's not professional. He's esports, non-esports.
Have you heard of Oi 2000, the Dota international winner, who then somehow got fired by his team after he won the world championship, which makes no sense to me?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, fair enough.
I saw Air. It's really good. You should check it out.
Saw what?
Air. The movie Air.
Oh, Air. That does strike me as a Dan movie for sure. I heard it was good.
What's a Dan movie? Nines and above only?
Sure. I mean, I do hear it's like 9 and above, but I would also say maybe stars actors who were famous in the 1990s and are still famous today. And then about sports. And then you got a triple threat Dan Giesling popcorn classic right there.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You throw Matt Damon. Matt Damon is gonna draw me to 90% of his movies that don't have the British director. What's that guy? He puts all the famous actors in, and the movies are all boring.
Wes Anderson?
Yeah.
Wes Anderson is not British.
No?
Do you know how damning it is that I knew that you were talking about Wes Anderson, even though none of the information you gave me related to Wes Anderson at all?
But don't they all have like a British undertone?
I get they have a certain continental sort of aesthetic to them, I suppose. He does have a movie in Europe, you know, the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay. Chad's saying he's from Texas.
Yeah, but like he wishes he wasn't. By the way, did you see that we first tried that dungeon? That was a brutal difficulty dungeon.
Yeah, we're built different. I mean, this is not to be Team Kirkland, but compared to going Costco on a Saturday, this is a walk in the park, you know?
Dude, I went to Costco yesterday. I was thinking about you because I was just I made the mistake of walking past like a sample, a free sample section, and then the lady put out the samples like the exact second I walked by, and a 60-year-old woman almost barreled me over. You know what she was trying to get? It was
I can't wait to hear it.
It was like 1/8 of a piece of roast beef lunch meat, just in like a little paper napkin. It was like, was it really worth it, lady? Like you almost did physical violence to get what, like 40 calories of fake roast beef?
Did you give her anything? Like, did you give her like a eyebrow raise or nothing?
It's so messed up in there that like it's just another day at the office, honestly. Like I didn't give her anything.
Nothing. Did you wait, let me guess, you say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Did you like you apologized for getting in her way?
Oh yeah, I mean in my head I was like, "Oh, sorry for like going to Costco and trying to walk," but
What was the traffic like on a Monday as opposed to a Saturday, Sunday?
it's not as close to as busy, but it's still busier than any other grocery store ever.
Really, even on a Monday? Like
On a
people
Monday?
at work, they don't want to go to
Dude,
Costco.
so I got glasses at Costco like a month and a half ago, and I thought I would be a genius. They called me and were like, "You can pick them up." I took the afternoon off, drove out to the Costco. It was like, I don't even know, 2:30 p.m. on a Thursday. No place in the parking lot. Like it was fully. Oh, there's a lad on me. Finally, something happening on this level.
You know, can I tell you something? I didn't know that Costco gave out prescription glasses until last week when I was out to eat with my mother-in-law, and she told me that exact same thing, but she's not 34 like you know?
That's true, yeah. I mean, well, dude, I got a great deal on these glasses. All in, frames, lenses, automatic blue light filter, anti-reflective coating. It's $249.99 Canadian. What is that's even like? I don't even know. That's like $185 American for a pair of glasses for an adult man. That's pretty cheap.
good.
That's pretty
How
cheap. Plus,
often-
2% off because I'm the executive member, and then 1% off extra because I put it on my Costco MasterCard. So it's really more like $241.
Yo, this is 100% truth. So in the community Discord, there is someone who posted, "Hey, my Tinder profile hits are way up," and posted a screenshot and with some of the chats from it. Guess what he put in his Tinder profile?
Costco executive member.
100
Dude!
hits. It's like basically sending out like a bat signal, like you're ready for the next stage in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like
Dude,
the nights of staying out till 2 a.m. You know, drinking some limoncello. That's over. You
It's
know,
done.
Costco. You get in, you get your. Wait, how much is the Costco food in Canada?
It's the same price as the U.S., so technically it's cheaper. By the way, I'm leaving this level. I just think,
I mean,
like, no disrespect to you, but
no.
please give us an entrance to go into the level.
Wait, so a hot dog is how much?
A hot dog, it's a hot dog and a soda. It's $1.49 Canadian. And let me blow your mind. You get a redo on the soda if you want it. Not that they could stop you anyway. And I heard they discontinued this in the US, but you don't even have to just get a hot dog. You could also get a Polish sausage instead. You got two different types of wieners you could choose from.
They don't have that in the U.S.
Apparently they used to, but they had to kill it for margins for some reason. But in Canada, I don't know if we just got cheaper, you know, beef entrails or something, but we got the Polish sausage still.
I'm not trying to be disgusting, but have you ever eaten that chicken abomination from Costco? Like the marketing on it is not good.
You talking
know what I'm
about the chicken bake?
It looks like an egg roll that threw up everywhere.
I had a bulgogi bake in Korea once at a Costco. I thought it was pretty good.
But have you had the chicken one?
I've not had the chicken one, but I mean, I have no self-respect really.
You know what it looks like though, right?
It looks like well,
Wait,
it does look like somebody threw up in a like in a tortilla. Slay the Spire might be the most goated game of all time. Oh!
How do you turn your back on Eddie like that?
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry. Just give me a second here, because I can't kill traps. So I got like a. I mean, it's a mess in here.
I am. If you were Jeff Probst and you're saying, "Come on, guys, take your torches," I would be casting my vote towards you not using the minion shooter. That's just me, though.
I mean, I would agree. I would agree. I think you're right, actually. Full stop. Because I like to rush in. So
you have an eye for the traps.
Yeah,
so
I think you're right. It turns out this level is very trap focused. You know what we should do then? We should probably just skip the Valkyries.
Okay.
Like shoot the trap at the entrance. Quick grapple in and then just don't. Oh!
Take a couple of those. Call me in the morning.
Oh man,
I'm trying to get you. Trying to get you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
All right.
I kind of forgot about the sword guy there.
I got served up another cruise TikTok the other day, and I thought of you.
Great shot.
Nice block. Nice block. Nice block. All right.
I've been watching a lot of public fight videos lately.
Have you seen anything good lately?
Like with the respect to the public fight videos.
Yeah. I got you.
Well, they're all good, but they're all bad, right? Like it makes me never want to go outside again. When you just see people like literally throwing shopping carts at each other inside of the Walmart, you're like, well, that could be me for all I know.
Oh man. I saw, it wasn't a TikTok, but I saw somehow this Reddit post came up, and it was like, my neighbor is mad that I won't build a fence, so she parks across my entire driveway every day.
Oh man, that is good. That is good stuff.
What would you do? You know, like, I don't know what you would do, man.
People got a lot of time on their hands.
All right.
By the way, Dan, I found a skip on this level. As you know, I'm a preeminent speedrunning gamer. Oh no. I saw a perfect view of the claw taking you away. You want to see the skip? Check this out. Fall through the lava, but trust yourself.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, I've never asked this. What are your neighbors like where you live?
They're okay. I have no quarrel with them. We've given them some cat food in the past. We're like, our cats don't like this. We know that they have cats. We give them some cat food.
Do they ever ask you why you talk to yourself so much?
No, I think no, don't ask, don't tell, you know? We got a great situation. I like having neighbors that also makes a little noise reasonably. It's like they play the piano all the time. So they're always like, oh, are you guys bothered by the piano? And I'm not, but I'm also saying that I'm not because I don't want them to ever be like, why are you shouting like the F word at 9 a.m. every morning?
Are they good at the piano or are they beginner?
They're like insanely good at the piano.
Oh, it's a free concert every day.
That's the way I look at it.
You know what? Does Kate ever like chime in with like a nice interlude in between?
No. We're very busy. Here, check it out. I don't have any ammo, but come up here and check out this skip with me. You got to get ready because it's going to be psycho once we go up there. Grapple straight up. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would recommend that.
Proud of you, boys.
He's in.
I like the strat.
It's new tech, right?
Get up,
Holy
get up,
cow, he got the res too. Dude, and then I bet if we grapple down, I bet we can just fall through the level. Here, I got you.
I got
no sweat, no sweat. I bet, like, let me just take a look. Just shoot it, just shoot the trap, man.
I'm stuck.
Oh, I don't have any bullets.
I heard Ryan. Oh.
Okay, check this. I'm gonna get you.
Okay. Shoot, want me to shoot the trap?
It worked. It worked. It worked. Okay.
All right, we're good.
Okay, I think we both grab this and then just fall straight down through this lava block right here. Don't jump on it. Like I think if you just walk like right into it, we'll be fine.
All guys, I can't.
You ready?
Have you succumbed? Oh yeah, let's do it. Go, go, go.
Oh. I don't think the grapple. I guess the grapple could work. Dude, we should try. Just give me a second here. Follow me. Let me cook. Because this would be. I mean, if they end up running a similar level to this, which is extremely unlikely, this could go insane.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I almost made it down.
All right.
Dude, they're killing my rank here. I was like bronze 3, and now I'm gonna be like bronze 1. Come on, no, I'm bronze 1.
Hey, what's your where's your meter on CS:GO 2?
I'm all in.
Really?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
A less boring Valorant that I have some muscle memory for. Sign me up, man.
And that, honestly, I was expecting, well, you know, Dan, going against Zoomers and Boomers and multiplayer online games, I think I'm going to leave that to the young streamers. That's what I thought I was going to hear, but I was kind of pogged to hear that we're going to be flipping around stat track Karam.
Dude, CSGO is all... It's all Gen X and millennials. Also known as Boomers.
I'm in. I think it'll be a nice, you know, just a nice little sprinkle every now and then. Okay, hold on. We need forget CS:GO. We're living right now.
Let's do a little walk through here, or a little fly through, okay? So
Okay.
you walk in, got lots of traps, lots of enemies on our starting room. Okay, so this to me, this scares me because I think, you know what, Dad? I got a great idea. Let's just let's test from start,
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
and then I'm just going to try to run straight and see how far I can get. I think that this is like, it's gonna test our how easy our level is. So I'm running through, and right now I'm not even using my shield yet. I'm not using it until I feel like I have to. Okay, the first room is a non-issue. The first room needs a ton of work. I'm just running. Uh-oh.
This feels like, wait.
It does feel like Quake. I mean, they released, this must be the new texture pack that they released today. Okay, we got a little bit of a maze going on in here. I'm trapped in a room. I don't know how to get out. Yeah. Okay, I found the gen man.
You did.
I did. I think there's some things to like, and some things we gotta adjust for.
How did you get there?
I just held W and eventually found the right spot.
Okay.
This is a little scary for me, Dan, because if the opposing gamers have discovered the power of pressing W, then we got some real problems, I would say.
Because you just W'd it?
I'm going full Elden Ring strats. I didn't fire a single bullet myself. I made it to the gen mat and then made it to the end. I lived. I've still lived. I'm kind of insane with it. I mean, honestly, if I was on the other team, it would be over for us right now. Are you seeing this? He's crazy, dude. He's lost his mind. Are you seeing the kind of tech that I'm coming up with? Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready to raid. I don't know about building. I'm ready to raid for sure, though.
All right, so you go up the white ramp, right? Past the Thwompies?
Hang on, I gotta focus. We out here? Look at this. Look at
Did
this.
Did you leave the pyramid?
At no point did I leave the pyramid.
Okay.
Holy cow. Yeah, okay, we've really got to close this off. It's...
I'm still. You need to escort me.
I know, that's what I was doing. I can't give you the instructions because it's a maze. I wish we could mute the guards. Well, you don't like... I'm just in a room full of dudes making non-stop noise. Listen.
We're playing against a team from Germany. So are Germans good engineers?
I don't think you need me to answer that. The joke I always have about Germany, I apologize that I don't want to get political, I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, is that they go to work as like an electrical engineer for like 12 hours, and then they come home and play City Bus Simulator for like 12 hours. And then they get mad at City Bus Simulator because it's like, oh, they didn't model the signs properly in Dusseldorf. Like, I think that they have a stereotype for being a very detail-oriented country, for sure.
I'm with you. Hey, you know kids nowadays will never fill out a Scantron?
Is that true?
Yeah.
They'll never write an essay either. The Chat GPT will write it all.
Can you remember the best essay you ever wrote?
Not at all.
Me neither.
But I'm glad we did it because it gave me all the practice for all the essays I have to write in real life. Teachers be like, you need to be a perfect writer for when you become an adult. Adult emails be like, got it, THX, sent from my iPhone.
TY.
Yeah. will get by EOD.
And if you get a Discord message from me, every third letter is not spelled correctly.
There's a dot and an at everywhere for some reason.
Because it's faster than hitting the space bar.
I'm trying to create some dead ends so they like get switched around. They're like, oh, do I go here? No, I'm lost. Oh, what if I'm so claustrophobic right now.
Let him cook.
Now I can't wait though for the possible like comedic timing of they would just walk straight through the level.
I don't know. I will say my only concern was I was checking out their channels earlier, and they were both in there grinding out mats and runs.
Oh no.
That's okay. Sometimes it's not how good you are; it's how lucky you are. Hey, what do you think you could PB in if I gave you 52 cards, and you guessed the right color? How many out of 52 do you think you could guess?
Realistically, how would I be able to know? Like, how would I have any confidence in my ability? I would tell you, if you let me run it 10 times, I bet I could get like a 32.
Okay. That's pretty good though. That's hard to do.
Yeah, but it's not skillful in the slightest.
Sure it is.
It's pure chance.
That's what they want you to think.
I was trying to think about how to respond to your tweet like that. I was like, because it's unlikely to get exactly 26 right and 26 wrong, unless you just say that it's going to be red every time. But
Right,
I
which
assume your son is a gamer, so he's not gonna, he's not gonna be a coward like that. So I think the easiest way to think about it is just that it's the likeliest outcome to happen, but it's less likely than any other outcome happening. I thought it was an elegant explanation.
Yeah, but that's contradictory.
It's not contradictory. It's the single most likely outcome.
But it's not likely.
It's less likely than the sum of the other outcomes.
Yeah, see, you're just verbally dancing around a fencer right there.
No. If I asked you who's got the best chance to win the Super Bowl, and it's like the start of the season, the best chance to win the Super Bowl is probably still less than the odds of the other 29 teams.
So you say you could take the Chiefs or you can take the field, and both odds are about the same.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, but why don't you just say it like that?
Yeah, well, you got me on that one.
So you
I'll
should
put it
try to-
in sports gambling terms from now on.
You should try and run it. My PB's 31.
Your PB is 31 seconds?
No, 31 out of 50.
Oh, the cards!
Yeah.
4 minutes. Oh, it's not even 4 minutes 33 seconds. I gotta remember because I'm on the accelerated timer.
Yeah, we're 340 right now.
340.
I'm sorry, dude. You got it. Can you just spare me? Hold on. How much is this? Can you spare me 70? I just need to put one out there just for good luck.
I just need to get you 70.
Yeah, no, you don't have to give it. I just need you.
Oh,
need to
yeah, but
budget me some-
I sign off on it. I sign off on it.
Okay, thank you.
Is it a Valkyrie?
Yeah.
You know what? At this point, with 2 minutes left, we might as well just go with it.
A well-pathed Valkyrie, you know?
Oh man.
A calling card.
I don't think if our maze is too easy, I don't think it's the Valkyrie's fault. Let's put it that way. Because the Valkyrie is like 1/70th of our total budget.
The Valkyrie, I would consider our, like, if we were starting a YouTube video. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac, episode 3. This one's called Sterling Silver. All right.
Bro, I'm losing it. Cause people are like, you deleted more traps than you placed? Yeah, because the traps that were on the map, I just held W and they didn't do anything.
Don't worry about it. They're, look, not saying they're double agents for the other team, but I'm not saying it.
Good shooting, good shooting.
Dude, I got smoked in the hallway. Julie Andrews, I'll tell you that. Good start.
Well, I hope they never figured out the power of holding W in this game.
Oh, man.
If so, we might have some issues. I'm willing to bet that the only reason we're doing so well is because we built the level. So we know what's coming.
I would co-sign that.
Also, I think I just got lost on my own level.
That's a good sign.
It is a good sign.
You know what? I wish I would have used some incinerators. Those are different. I got a $130 to the Mars Volta. I don't know. I can't really say how I feel. Last time I didn't feel confident. This time I don't feel confident. I feel like this one's might be. It's kind of like the sophomore slump.
All I'm gonna say on this one is like, chat. Last time, I get that you were just having your fun. This time, do not go into the opposition chat and tell them that you can just hold W, okay? Because like,
yeah, come on, chat, please don't.
I swear to you, I don't want to say it. I walked in with a shield. I never shot my gun once. I grabbed the gen mat and I walked out. And we've got, what, 40 seconds left? Oh, man. The Pistons did not slow us down.
I put a bunch of spike traps. Not one of them set off once.
Oh, man. Honestly, this is like when it's a minute before the final exam. You don't learn one last thing in the textbook. You just embrace, open your arms and embrace oblivion. My time was like, it was probably like 10 seconds.
That's not fair though, because you're the study guide. You're the study guide. And you used to go out with the teacher.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. We're in a lot of trouble, I think. Well, but you know what? Maybe their level's got the same foible.
What's foible?
You know, like the same quirk. You gotta hold F to escape, by the way.
All right, I got you.
So we might end up. It might be like speedrun tech versus speedrun tech.
Why in chat everything we can sub 7 the level? And then oh, I like it. There's only one way in and one way. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
You gonna try just holding W?
Yeah. Okay, I'm in a little safe.
I see you down there. I'm on my way.
Safe right here for a second. Okay, good. Good W's.
Oh, I thought I had my shield ready.
Okay, I'm gonna get you. Carefully.
Dude, there's some W potential here.
Okay, let us cook. That's for esports. immortality. Lots
Oh
of traps.
no.
Are you alive or dead?
I'm dead to a plasma trap that was in the corner there.
Okay.
Dude, I honestly though, just give me a second here. I know this is crazy. Let me go just for a second. I think they've got a better setup than we do, but maybe we could take them because we're both expert Super Mario 64 speedrunners.
Okay. You cook, I'll clean.
Okay, they did. There's a little anti-W protection at the end of the first section. Where's the plasma ball? That's the plasma ball's the
I
trick.
got it. It's top deck. I got it. Plasma
Okay.
gun. There's a Valkyrie up top in the warehouse.
Understood.
Not anymore. Now he's still
Oh
right.
my! This is a hair trigger. I saw I'd blasted
Oh,
instantly.
you're good. You're good. It can't go up, right? Because then the robot would have to go
They
up.
built a heck of a labyrinth here. Once we got it, though, we got it.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Here. Oh, okay. Nice save.
Okay.
I don't know what got me, but something did.
Shall we? I heard a couple of. I heard some hydraulics come out here.
Okay.
A couple of bruisers.
Nice shoot.
Great shooting. Oh, I almost got the right click off in time.
What got you?
It's a fire trap at the end.
Okay. Nice.
Plasma ball. Oh, yeah. I arrow traps at the end of that hallway I died in. I think we can make it through this and make it through this relatively quick. Honestly,
You sprint, I'll save.
I think that's the right dynamic for us.
Okay.
Oh, I missed the piston on the shot.
Okay.
That's just bad aim. No sweat.
Nice cooking. Nice cooking.
Watch out, there's a plasma ball coming. Oh, well,
A little behind.
a
you.
little couple of tricky traps at the escape, but I got him.
We made it.
Okay, so we can beat the level.
All right. Time.
All
Excuse me,
right.
Judge. Chad, our official time was 5:29, coming from the tournament organizers. Big thank you to exclamation point Meet Your Maker for us getting a sub 430. We've never seen a 113. All right, let's go, Mark Rutsu.
Send it.
Are we canary?
Oh, okay. I should shield that one.
Me and Mark.
Oh, my shield wasn't ready.
Chad, we're about to cook a 313 right here.
Oh, I got chopped up immediately. So we run in. Don't worry about anything. Just stay like directly behind me. I'm gonna shoot the arrow trap and grapple to where the arrow is.
What about the Martys to the right and left?
You just
I'll be
hold
holding.
W. Just hold W.
Yeah.
Oh, they thought of that.
It's for semifinals right here, Chad. Semifinals.
Oh, crunched like immediately. Okay, I've made it. Oh, I've kind of made it to relative safety. There's a bruiser at the bottom. Commit to the speed on this one. You just get like a hold W. Follow me as best as you can.
Okay.
Like slowing down just means you have to deal with more traps.
Okay. W.
The exception is like if we die, then we gotta do what we gotta do. But.
Good.
Okay, you're alive. We're
Yep,
we're
with-
both alive. This is crazy.
Double ammo.
I got my ammo back.
Yep. Watch out for Valkyrie top left. That's a dangerous one.
And then I think you just run straight through, head to Costco basement. Get to me if you can. I'm in the Costco basement. Yeah, take it straight down. Beautiful. Look at this.
In there. Okay, what's coming up next? Oh, I got
That's
spiked.
no sweat. I gotcha.
Good time for me to drop my Phoenix down.
We've got to find blue angled wall. This way you're going the wrong way.
I'm good. I had to take out the spica. All right. There we got buck 35 to the Volta. Jeez.
Keep following. Follow. Don't worry about the traps. Just follow me. Straight through. Up the blue wall.
With you.
Clear the pistons. I know there's a bomb trap through here somewhere too. I gotcha.
Okay. Good. We got a buck 10. We're fine.
Don't even worry about the traps. Just send it. Go straight up the Tony Hawk wall. Huge shot. Okay. Yeah, come straight up the Tony Hawk wall on the other side, Dan, if you can.
Coming.
Okay, I got
Okay,
no
now.
ammo, so we gotta send it. Okay, you need to kill the bruiser behind us.
Are you alive or dead?
I'm still alive. You need to kill the bruiser behind you, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Send it.
You gotta go. Watch out the arrows at the end of the hall. Are you alive?
I got him with the shield, yeah. I killed the arrow trap. You gotta res me, though.
Okay.
We gotta go super fast here.
2 seconds. We gotta go. Gotta hold W and go.
Huge.
Oh,
I gotcha. Oh, no. I thought it was a one piece. Oh, dude. If we had another run, we had like the sub 2 minutes for sure. I'm just like, I think they're gonna get it in 80 seconds.
no.
Dude, I can't even watch this. This is like, I don't know. This feels like it's gonna be like watching my kid play Little League against like the best team in the state or something like that. Like I can't. They've been playing t-ball. Now they're getting pitched at like windmill style by the best team in North Carolina. Look at this.
All right, timer. I got the unofficial timer. It's okay. All right, they're going in. Good headshot. Yep, you didn't see those coming. Ooh, Julie. Oh, good res though.
Ich weiß nicht, ob die Falle vor uns noch aktiv ist, aber gut gemacht.
How you feeling, Ryan?
You know what? I think we've done better than expected.
Ich habe nicht gesehen, wo der Roboter lang ist.
You see the speed at which they're looking though? Like I don't do that.
Mich hat's wieder erwischt, da sind noch mehr Fallen. Jetzt kannst du rein.
They're like snapping so quickly.
Vorsicht, noch einer?
They're confused about where to go. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the translation.
Ja, hol einfach. Wir müssen den
The
Roboter
labyrinth.
finden.
Oh, that's my dead end. Now he's up in the rafters. There's no reason to be there. There's nothing going on there. I think.
Got to keep them off the white path. No white path.
Look at how quickly they're shooting, though, dude. This is driving me crazy.
Dann ist
I'm
ja
in trouble. Do you see that? I don't even know how do you do that?
Feuer links, guckst du da hin?
Ja, ich sehe.
Oh no, dude. This is. There's no shot.
They're a buck 20 on the clock.
Holy cow. Oh, you see, he's scanning the corners every time he walks into a room like
Zweiter,
it's.
das ist
Hey.
gut.
That was my spikes.
Oh no. It's only been a minute, man.
It's okay. Here's where the real spikes start to come in.
Are you seeing the scanning? Is this what it takes to be like a pro gamer? I thought it was just. I thought you just get really good at clicking. The camera movement is. I mean, this is like I'm playing one-on-one against LeBron James right now.
We need a full squad wipe, though. I think that's if we don't get a squad wipe here, it could be over.
That would help out
Hast du
for
dir
sure.
ungefähr gemerkt, wo das war? Weil das Ding ist ja richtig.
All right, look at all these, all the spikes he destroyed. Oh, that was supposed to get him. That one too.
man.
Oh no.
I think it's over, man.
Vorsicht.
Look at the gen mats right there. They're probably like, oh, they must have saved all their traps for the second wave.
Okay, we got one. A team wipe. Oh
Das
no.
kostet
Just.
aber. Den so einzustellen ist teuer.
Do we set any second level traps?
None. I think they're just gonna walk out.
Mach mal jetzt.
No, no, no.
They're at unofficial times 254.
Did you see that? They went to they put one of them in a safe zone while the other one grabbed the gen mat.
Vorsicht, Bomben.
Did you see that snap, dude?
Ich muss das Ding auch noch gleich holen.
Holy cow. Oh, you know what? I don't feel as bad about like not getting a better time then, because I feel like they were gonna wash us regardless. I know, like I'm not trying to put a dent in your relentless optimism here, but
I mean, their timer right now is 324.
yeah, but this is the first. I mean, they got lost for 40 seconds. I mean, he's not even walking. He's just using his grapple hook to get around. Are you seeing this?
Ja.
Let's just be honest. We were not on their level of gameplay. We needed it would have been Miracle on Ice.
They're out already?
Time. Oh, die ist schön. Die hat
I want to
Spaß,
hear with their
Mann.
victory.
Oh no.
Geh noch mal rein. Geh noch mal rein.
Ja.
So they think they already won, and then they've
Yeah.
got 16 minutes
Das
just
ist
to
eine
embarrass
Map, die
us.
vom Aufbau her richtig, das hat mega
Do you think they
Laune.
would have gotten?
Delmont.
You think they would have beaten the Valkyries?
No chance.
Diesmal meinst du, wir können
We really gotta sit here for 15 minutes and 30 seconds while they just beat the level like 1 second faster every time?
sozusagen die relativ
They said they really liked your level. That's the grace that you're afforded when you win.
Ich bin schon tot.
Ja, ich auch.
Oh, we almost got one team wipe. But then he went up in the walls, man, like just like Ratatouille living in the walls of the house. I still just looking at what they're doing. I mean, like on any given Sunday, any team can win, but that's like any team that's in the same league. This is like, you know, Joe's Hardware going up against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Joe's Hardware.
Like they know my level better than we know our level. Someone was saying that they were actually, they counted the number of traps so they knew that there weren't many more coming after they grabbed the gen man.
Und dann können wir
They said that was expensive. They can't have many more traps than this.
dann wieder links runter.
Outside of just play better
Schießt auf
forehead,
den Rücken.
what else could we have done?
I mean, I honestly think that play better might have been the way here.
Hast du's?
Yeah.
I think that we needed to be like elite level gamers like them so that it would be a little tougher. Like if I'm being honest, I think the only reason that they're going this slow is because they are overestimating our abilities.
Bombe, der explodiert.
I think if they knew how sophomoric our level creation skills were, they would just be yeeting it straight ahead right now. I mean, this is the worst part of all. They just get to walk out.
Jetzt links.
Got no defense at all. They just came into our house, opened our fridge,
Oben links in die Ecke.
took out yesterday's leftovers, and they walked out the front door.
180. Und
This
jetzt
has gotta
wollen
be
wir sterben gleich.
Sub 230. They're
Jetzt noch
laughing.
schneller. Ich sag
It's like
1,30.
knives in my soul.
Also schaffen wir, nicht jetzt. Das war nicht schnell.
On the level. Keck W. Does Keck W translate?
Also das ist super gut. Also wirklich.
I can't believe we gotta watch 12 more minutes of this, man.
Raum kommen, dann sind wir erstmal safe.
Just dismantling my
Wir
soul.
brauchen, keine Ahnung, wir brauchen vielleicht 10 Fallen gefühlt. Also die Relevanz sind, wir machen natürlich mehr kaputt. Aber der
Don't even give me that. You should have put some traps down in phase 2. Yeah, well, one more flame trap in phase 2. That would have really, slowed him down for 3/4 of a second? I mean, look at this.
Okay, pass auf.
I will say I'll admit I was lulled into a false sense of security after round 1.
Der doofe
I
Kevin
mean,
hält
this
sich
is
auf.
like, this is where I start. Oh! We got him!
Echt?
Du bist tot! You have died!
Nicht, wo du bist.
We did it!
Zindiger. Ah, hi. Ja,
That's what we call a Canadian victory.
Oh mein Gott.
Okay, und weiter, hoch. Okay.
I mean, if we got one team wipe, I would consider that a success.
Yeah, but we haven't got it yet.
I know. Well, I wouldn't consider this a success.
Der Pisten hat mich noch gekillt, Vorsicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob die Falle von vorne...
Oh, you got him. Oh, yeah!
Well,
Wir müssen ohne
You can run it one time,
Hey.
but you can't run it 3 times.
let that be a lesson to you. Nobody's sight reads our level perfectly 3 times in a row.
Wir gehen hinten rein.
I mean, so their best time was 2:55. What, we were 5:29?
Pisten 3.
Yeah.
Realistically, if we didn't squeak, so what do you think our best run would have been? 2:30?
Bist hinter mir?
Yeah, I think we could probably do a 230.
Okay. So we have him beat right now.
Yeah.
Nein! Hat's dich erwischt?
I mean, it's possible.
Ja, ist aber nicht schlecht. Rechts hoch. Rechts hoch. Du musst
They got
rechts
some
hoch,
good
rechts hoch,
banter
rechts hoch.
going.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. You know, it'll be
Bisschen
interesting to see. I don't know what the other bracket is, but if it's Miss Mika and Distortion,
I mean, it'll be
it'll-
like...
yeah, it'll be a clash.
You ever see those like videos of a 10-year-old kid and they're playing Minecraft on their iPad, like watching YouTube and scrolling through TikToks at the same time? Like it's gonna be 2v2s that are like that. It's just, how do you make your brain faster like this? Like they don't do what I do, which is like I see an enemy and then I look at them and then I shoot them. They just like shoot the enemy.
Zurück.
How do they do that? I didn't know that was possible.
Because they don't play indie games. I think that's why.
I do play a lot of games where I get to talk for like a minute and a half between clicking once. But, you know, if you honestly, if we were at a restaurant and you asked me to calculate a 20% tip, I think I'd wash them.
I think so too. I think if we went 2v2 in DE Dust, I think we'll take them though. Because we know.
I don't know about that. Oh, you see this guy shooting is like, I don't know what perspective you're watching, but the guy I'm watching, every time he walked into a room, he scanned all 4 corners with the tip of his cursor, like in an 1/8 of a second every single time.
Yeah, but have you ever seen me peek B?
I've never seen you peek B, I guess. They'd
Still
be like,
doesn't make.
yeah, they'd be like, what bush?
Nein! Unten ist sie!
Wipe!
Die Falle ist unten!
We're amazing.
Oben geguckt. Das
I appreciate that they're pretending.
Also bis dahin war perfekt. Okay, bis dahin war clean. Nochmal.
Are you watching Alucard?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Is that who you're watching too?
No, I'm watching Sinvicto minus the V.
I don't know, like, they might also be amazing at games, but the stuff I'm seeing from Dalucard here is blowing my mind.
What is that new laughing emote in your channel with the guy with the tongue and the frame is just going left, right, left, right, left, right?
Guy with the tongue. Oh, that's Omega lol.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, that's Pog Crazy. That's Pog Crazy.
You really opened up the worm of BTTV, huh? Once you open that, you're not putting it back in.
Dude, I realized, like, when I bring my A game and when I bring my C game, the level of like audience enjoyment of the stream is exactly the same. So like sometime in the last like year and a half, I just stopped trying and instead I just turned on every better Twitch TV emote, and then people leave comments that are like, wow, the vibe here is really nice. It's honestly a little life pro tip for you. I'd recommend. For chatters, no stream will ever be as good as just having a lot of relevant emotes that you can type whenever something on screen happens that corresponds to the emotes.
Hey, I'm gonna someone in my chat came and I'm adding you in your own chat.
Okay.
Can you? I don't know if this is a meme or is what that means, but I'm sending it to you right now in your own chat.
It's been faded away. Let me scroll up. She's not really a gamer. She focuses on her work as a Dijon.
Yeah.
A DJ?
Oh, maybe.
Is that
someone,
DJ?
Someone sent that in my chat, first time chatter.
It's a female DJ. I didn't know in North America we're so far behind the times. We
She's
just.
so cracked.
You think she's playing on the DJ Hero controller? She's chopping and screwing our level live right now.
FYI, getting shot through a corrosive cube is not intended gameplay. So you can feel good about that. It's Mr. PISSTER said that.
Is it intended gameplay to just sprint
wir brauchen
through
nicht mehr
the
explodieren.
level and ignore all the traps?
Nimm's mit ruhig.
I think
Nee,
they
alles gut,
played
ich
a
hab
fair
noch die Falle
game.
weggemacht.
It's not their fault.
Yeah,
They're better
Hätten
than
wir
us.
töten können.
No, this is. I mean,
It's
they
my
beat
kid's
us-
fault.
Ja.
They beat us
Vor allem hinten
99 out
rechts
of
und dann
100
können wir eigentlich
times.
hoch.
What do you got going on the rest of the week? You got some more
Du musst
frozen
aber-
cards?
Well,
weil ich
it looks like my
raus bin.
Thursday is
Bin
wide
ich
open
war
now.
durch, ich war schon im Raum.
Auch.
Ja, ich wusste nicht, dass du da beim
Oh,
I did.
no.
I had my schedule open this week, so I'm like, oh, we'll be in the
You
finals.
never know. You never know.
Da war gar keine Falle mehr. die
Oh,
haben wir weggemacht.
man. I don't know. How about you?
Keine Falle machen wir da.
I don't know. My finals day is completely
I
wiped.
know, right? Like, ooh, jeez. Do you think Ariasaki wants to and Blue Fee want to run it back? To try rematch of round 1.
Ich häng oben, ich häng oben, ich häng oben.
Oh, don't get upset. You washed us.
Hier zur Not Schäden, wenn du da.
So you
reinkommst,
didn't
weil
set
der
the
Raum
world
dauert länger als
record
2
within
Sekunden,
20
weißt du?
minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to be this guy, but this is the official tournament saying
Wie weit?
very close game. If you had finished your last run,
noch- wie viel Zeit
you would
haben
have
wir
had a 2-minute 39, so 9-second difference.
Wow.
Share that with your audience. Yeah, no, they played great.
Aber schön
They're
gemacht,
just
Cynthia,
sometimes
sehr
you just
gut,
gotta
wirklich gut gespielt.
you just gotta respect it.
Du bist also.
Well, Ryan,
I'm just waiting for them to say like, oh, now let's
GG.
like start practicing for
This
next
map
week.
was awesome. It was pretty fun. I don't like kill rooms or something.
we gave it our all. You know.
Very gracious. They did say GG. Your map was very fun.
Wedding.
Did they know
This
that
one
we
was
didn't
just
build
fun.
it?
Ryan, I got a question from our chat. From Miz says, what is the prize for winning this tournament?
See, I think that's one of the reasons that the tournament was so fun is that there was no prize money.
Ey, würdest du das nicht
So no
schön
matter
finden?
where you did in the tournament, you're just playing for glory.
Hinterher.
Das war wirklich lieb.
That way you don't end up with, you know, hurt feelings or,
Ja.
you know, anything like that.
Ich brauche eine Pulsuhr. Wahnsinn.
Just playing for fun and playing for pride. I feel the opposite.
Aber ich glaube, bei uns ein bisschen unsere eigene Map zum Bauen. Also, ich glaube, das
Congratulations to Santika and Dalu card with the official time of 1 minute
Sehr Spaß.
53 seconds.
Eine Minute.
Thank you again to Behavior Interactive for the sponsorship. I had a great time practicing. And you know, I look at this one, it was like buying a lottery ticket.
Ja. Das war aber
You, it's not about winning. It would be awesome if you won, but it's not about winning. But to have deluded myself for the last week into thinking that I could have won, that fantasy in my head was worth it was worth the cost of doing business for sure.
Auch mit den Fallen habe ich mich halt noch 0,0 auseinandergesetzt.
I mean, not to piggyback off that, like in my head, I'm like, there's a 95% chance we win this game. Like,
You really coming into this week, you thought it was guaranteed?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, we're gonna see Miss Meekin and Distortion, so you know maybe the ball bounces our way. I didn't see this happening. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, this is gonna be the first esports victory that Ryan and I, you know, are gonna win
man.
together.
You know what it is? Is anytime I've ever played in a streamer tournament, you have to size up the competition. Like when I played in Champions of Fire, I'm looking around me. I see a few other variety streamers. I'm like, maybe we got a shot. I see I see a RuneScape streamer. I'm like, that's easy money. I see Hafu. I say, no chance. Best case scenario, I could get to the finals with Hafu, and maybe a miracle happens. But the odds of me like clearing her on skill are so low. This one, it was I had some confidence coming into week 1 because I knew we were going up against other variety streamers, you know, people who goof off on stream a little bit. This week, I didn't know who we were going up against. As soon as I saw the camera work when they walked into the room, I was like, it sent a chill down my spine.
But like, you don't factor in for being due for some luck. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that's part of it. Is that we're going into the unknown. So going into this team was the unknown. I figure we were due for at least 30% luck. And then I'll be honest, going into the finals, be like, okay, look, we're definitely underdogs, but we'll probably win the whole thing.
I just think I thought I was a gamer, but real gamers are just built different, man. It's just a totally different vibe. Like when I grew up, it was just like the best guy you knew at Halo was just like really good at shooting. Now to be like a world-class gamer, it's like you're actually half computer. I missed my window. I'm not like I'm not offended. I'm not like trying to BM or anything. I'm just like literally it's just a different mindset. It's a different breed.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like that's why we don't play Valorant.
It's absolutely true. But CS:GO though, that's gonna it's gonna change everything.
Do you still have some of your skins, or did you get rid of them?
I don't want to act like I'm the most generous person in the world, but I gave Chiblee all my sticker capsules. And
What
then
does that mean?
there apparently like there was just random stuff that you could get from like match completions. I gave them to him. They're from like 2012. Apparently they're worth like $40 USD each now.
Each?
I only had like 4 capsules, but still, I was like, could have rolled that into the 401k.
What about do you didn't have any gun skins or anything?
I have a M4A1 Griffin. I think is my most valuable skin.
Why did you just give your stuff away?
I thought he could use it more than me. It's just been clogging up my inventory anyway.
Doesn't sound like you at all.
Honestly, something's wrong with like my Steam account. I have Steam Guard on it, but I never downloaded the app on my phone to verify. So anytime I put something on the Steam Marketplace, it's always like, hey, we can't put this up for like 20 business days. And I'm like, I don't care about it for that long.
Hey, can you do me a quick favor real quick?
Yeah.
Can you open up Steam?
Okay.
Click on your name.
Here we go. Is that like I don't get enough of this when we play Jackbox? Okay, I'm in Steam.
Go to inventory.
Okay.
And then do you have the option? Does it say unavailable inventories, Counter-Strike Go?
CS:GO inventories have been having problems in the last couple of days, I think. Because honestly, it's like a bull market for Counter-Strike right now.
Really?
Like the CS:GO merch is going crazy right now.
Vintage stuff. Vintage?
I mean, give me a second. I don't think I can access mine either. Unavailable inventory, CS:GO, and mark out the wrestling card game.
Dude, I'll tell you this. This happened a month ago. I got a DM on Instagram from another verified account. It was from a streamer, I think, from Brazil. And I like, you know, he sent me his DM. He's like, hey, I'll give you $6 grand for your Steam account because you have a PUBG partner jacket.
Ooh, dude, you should do it.
My whole Steam account?
Well, how much you got in? How much merch you got in there? What do you think? Like 10, 20 grand?
Well, you can't trade the PUBG stuff.
Oh, it's right. No, some of it you can, some of it you can't. Okay.
And I'm like, look, I mean, that's a ton of money, but like, is that jacket worth that much to you?
It is crazy. Now you got me going through my Steam inventory.
You get what's
Ooh.
the best thing you got?
Well, I can't open my CS:GO inventory, so I don't know.
I know,
But,
I want to see it.
why don't they have a button that's like sort by value? Like I want to sort by. I guess I'll look for inscribed loot from Dota 2. Check it out. Inscribed Storm Thrasher, a Dota 2 rare hammer used by Disruptor. I don't want to brag. 4 sold in the last 24 hours for 3 cents.
Hey, remember what was the meta in the early Twitch days? Were people doing CS:GO roulette? What was it?
Yes.
There was like a got banned. It was a roulette.
It was like it was basically like there would be like a screen, like a viewfinder that would show you the loot, and then it would like tick 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 tick. So you'd see like knife, gun, 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 knife, knife, gun, 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 and knife, knife, knife. Then it would like tick tick. It was like the Price is Right wheel that they spin. That's what they would do.
No, like the people that got banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, because you just described the Gaben boxes.
You
know what I mean? Like,
well, it was like that, but you put in money instead of like $2.50. You put in like, you know, up to $1,000. It's kind of like a dark period for humanity. I would say personally. Oh wait, I'm not sweating it. Look at this. I have one legendary item, a mythical club, a bit of boat, used by Tide Hunter. That's 49 cents Canadian right there.
hey, that's nice and all, but what does your culling inventory look like?
Dude, okay, let me... The color... I got 192 items. How much time you got?
You got all day. Just tell me your best one.
Let me see. My best one... Well, I got to scroll through all 8 pages. I got to say autumn leaf camo cowboy hat. That's got to be pretty close. Oh, no. Forest plus lime insect mask. Without a doubt.
Dude, we've played some games, man. You ever think about like all the games we've played?
Every day.
Like, what's the one where it was like the culling, but adjacent to the culling? That was pretty funny. Was it the culling?
The culling, but adjacent to the culling.
It was like, remember we had like, you could do the intros, and the dude's face would show up, and you hear everyone screaming.
Oh, SOS. Dude, SOS was a classic. You got
what happened to your...
You got any good TF2 items?
I have Fists of Steel. Not sellable.
Ooh,
what do you have?
Ooh, genuine Buck Turner All-Stars, level 1 shoes, 15.18 Canadian.
Ooh.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, I just got a bunch of 3-cent Martys.
Oh, how about genuine Cockfighter? It's a level 10 hat, starting at $5.36 Canadian.
I can't believe we... Do you have... What's your best PUBG stuff? I feel like that's the most universal. Like you can...
Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
Why don't they have it sort by it?
I know, right? Like, why do I want to look through... Like, literally, you want me to look through combat pants white? I got, like, 20 pairs of combat pants white. Dude, Twitch Prime Balaclava is selling for $1.50? $1.50?
Oh, come on.
That Prime could have paid for itself for that month. Oh, but the sandals are not tradable. That's how they get you.
Why do you think the partner stuff isn't sellable?
I don't know. It's a good question. Someone said they sold the Prime jeans for $15. I mean, PUBG was a wave.
Ryan, Gary, I think we're good, right?
I think we're good.
What do you got? Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm going to do an hour of something. I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay. Well, it was fun.
Good gaming, Daniel. Good gaming.
Yeah, I think we exceeded the public's expectations for our performance.
Without a doubt.
All right, Ryan. Have a good one, man.
Later.
See you, buddy.
Oh, man. I don't think I've ever been washed that hard in a game before. I'm going right back to Wildfrost. I love Wildfrost. Sometimes I play stuff on Twitch that's for Twitch, and it dies on YouTube. Great example, London. Dude, people on YouTube, they're so bored of London. The comments are like, please, I can't believe you're wasting your time playing London. Videos are dying on the Vine. We play London on the stream. Chat goes, whoa! And me too. Wildfrost doesn't really get the people pogging up that much on Twitch. They like it reasonably well enough. On YouTube, people are like, this is my favorite new NL series. This one's for the YouTube Andes. Who won the match? You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch in order to find out. I dare not spoil it. Better aesthetic than Slay the Spire? Listen, I've never had a problem with Slay the Spire. Junk synergy. When hit with Junk Gain Frenzy, what the hell? I've never had a problem with Slay the Spire, and I'm like aesthetically blind in all games. I can never tell you which game looks great, which game looks bad. I derive no pleasure from that. However, I think the art in this game is very charming. I think this is... I normally am not like a big Adventure Time aesthetic sort of guy. This is an exception to the rule. I think this is on Switch too. It's so good I've almost tricked myself into buying it on Switch, despite the fact that I don't play video games outside of the stream because I got a lot of other stuff going on. When hit, count down your timer by 1. You're about to do 3 damage, which is not great. And then I feel like a junk head. Well, you're about to attack here, though. Which I mean, we gotta apply 3 ink to all enemies. I think it's the only way. We got to avoid the smack back. It's not even close. It did nothing at all, actually. Well, definitely a lot harder to play as the gnome class. You made him attack your lane? Oh, because instead of bombarding on the red spaces, he hit the 2 rightmost columns. Do you think this game is unbalanced? Honestly, I just want you to know, I know I've said this on and off for 10 years. I'm so sick of like talking about video games. I think there's actually like a virus in the human brain. And it's like doing my hobby for some reason for a lot of people is not like the highest level of actualization. The actualization peak is talking about doing your hobby. So like rather than like be golfing, you're like the only thing I love golfing. The only thing I love more than golfing is eating lunch and talking about golfing. So that in and of itself, I think is totally fine. But the problem is talking about video games is like so much worse than actually playing a video game. Like when I play video games, I'm mostly like having fun. Then people are like, you know, what are your thoughts? Do you think that the gnome moose in Wildfrost should have his damage nerfed by 2 or have aimless removed? I'm like, brother, you're asking me what color they should paint Jango Fett's boots on the new Star Wars Series 300 action figures. Like, I just don't care. It's just not part of my... I'm playing with toys right now. I'm having fun. You got peanut butter in my chocolate. You got chocolate in my peanut butter. Oh, but should they have used a lighter amount of cocoa in the mix? I'm not. It's just pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. It's like when I was talking about Monster Hunters, or Niantic's new Monster Hunter game. The Reddit thread is just essay after essay about Niantic. And I'm like, brother, this is a lot of ink and paper for something you just boot up on your phone when you're walking to the grocery store and go like, oh, there's a Rathalos. Oh, I'm at the grocery store. I'm just going to put it in my pocket. Like I saw people in the thread that were like, I heard the battles are only 70 seconds long. That's not really authentic to Monster Hunter. Bro, it's a step counter. It's a step counter with like a little screen on top of it to trick you into like not thinking that you're just walking. What do you want them to do? Have a 20-minute outdoor raid? You don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. You could get caught in the freaking atmospheric river. I don't want to stand there. You ever done a Pokemon Go raid against a Pokemon with like 60 power or 60,000 power? The most common criticism is, I wish this was shorter. You're literally standing there going for like 180 seconds straight. If anything, 70 seconds sounds like a blessing. I wouldn't mind if every time you saw like a Rathalos, it was 10 seconds long. And you go bump, 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 bump. Very true, but maybe you make a friend. Then all my friend wants to talk about is, hey, did you check on r/the Sylph Road today and see that Niantic removed one super incubator from the adventure box and replaced it with a regular incubator? And I'm like, brother, we could be raiding right now. I'm still only level 34. You're out here level 50 talking about this game that you've put 3,000 hours in and also like, you know, completely changed your cardiovascular health. You know, I hate every second I boot up the app. Like, you gotta just... I'm very much not one of these turn off your brain, you can't criticize anything sort of guys. It's just that with gaming, I'm like, listen, I get that it can be a higher art form as well. But for me, they're toys. So that's why I like, you know, in Dredge, when I stopped having fun with my toy, I put my toy back in the box. People are like, are you ever going to take that toy out of the box? And I'm like, why? I got He-Man in there. He's a master of the universe. He says by the power of Grayskull and doesn't care about anything. You want me to take out a 12 by 12 Rubik's Cube just so you can sit here and be like, you have the Ghost Shark is in quadrant 75? Would you play a Cheers deck builder if I made it? No, but I would play a Cheers deck builder if it came out and it was great, regardless of who made it. I don't want to say that I would play it just because you made it, because you might not know what you're doing. It might be bad. But if you make it and it's great, I would play it for sure. You really think I wouldn't add vigilance to my norm card? Flying vigilance norm? I don't have anything else to say. I was trying to think about a joke about Kirstie Alley, and then I figured this better left unsaid. Anyway, slash marker. Kirkland FPS? Dude, if they made... Oh, I was going to say if they made a Costco game, I would play it, but they already have a Costco game. It's called Wilmot's Warehouse. And I'll tell you how I played Wilmot's Warehouse. It's a game where every day you like choose how to organize a warehouse. Then you get a bunch of deliveries and you've got to organize them like as effectively as possible. And then they ask for things and you've got to bring it to them in a set amount of time. I played that for like 2 hours and I was like, this game's really good. And then it started to get too difficult. They added like way more shapes and colors. And then I turned it off. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to Reddit and type an essay. I missed when Wilmot's Warehouse. There should really be like a low impact mode for Wilmot's Warehouse so I can just endlessly expand my warehouse with only 3 different colors. Instead, I said, oh, that was pretty fun. And I put it away. I put it back in the toy box. Perhaps one day I'll come back to it. The internet is, I really think it's just too full of opinions sometimes. And I say I'm basically like a licensed opinion dealer. But like at some point, it's just, I'm just full. Kind of missed the days when like a movie would just come out. I mean, you can still do this. You just have to not be on the internet, which is also hard enough to do. But like nowadays, I know more about the movie industry than I've ever known. And I've seen less movies per annum than in my entire life since I was like 2 years old. You know how much shit I know about the Mario movie? I have not seen the Mario movie. I know every story beat that happens from the start of the movie to the end of the movie. I know how everybody feels about the movie. I know how everybody feels about the critics who said it was mid. I know how everybody feels about the people who said that they don't like the critics because the critics said it was mid. I've got all the discourse for them. Like, it's a 2-hour-long movie, and it just fed to me via social media algorithms is like 10 hours of Mario content every day. It's crazy. Stop spending 3 hours on Twitter every day. I'm not spending 3 hours on Twitter. I don't know how all this stuff's getting into my eyeballs. It's like I only see it when I poop. It's NBA basketball and Mario. People are like, log off, wake up at 6 a.m., take a poop, ride the Peloton for 90 minutes, take a shower, help my kid get ready for daycare, come here, stream, record 3 hours of Super Auto Pets, eat lunch, pick up my kid from daycare, we cook my kid dinner, you know, play around with the toys. I'm He-Man, Master of the Universe by the power of Grayskull. Give the kid a bath, take the kid to bed, make my Adobe Photoshop thumbnails for YouTube, put them all up on YouTube. Then I'm like, oh, it's 9:45. I could have 15 minutes of free time, but instead I'm like, I'm just going to eat a bowl of cereal and go to bed. How does this all end up? That's how much you're getting exposed to it, even though I'm touching grass like 24/7. If anything, people on Twitch are like, you got to spend less time on Twitter. You fuckers got to spend less time on Twitter and then bringing it into my Twitch chat. I'll just be having a good time. Oh, I think I'll play this totem here. Oh, I think I'll play Foxy here. And then people are like, hey, NL, did you see the tweet about the Mario movie? You keep that shit out of here. This is a quarantine zone. We don't use Twitter? Oh, you use Twitter. Sometimes people will pop in and they'll say, did you see the news about X streamer? And I'm like, I don't even know who X streamer is. You click on one tweet about them, all of a sudden the For You page is like their CV for their entire life. People on Facebook be like, don't go to iFunny. People on iFunny be like, don't go to Reddit. People on Reddit be like, oh, don't go to 4chan. People on 4chan be like, imagine going on Twitch. People on Twitch be like, imagine going on Twitter. People on Twitter be like, imagine going outside. It's just a snake eating its own tail, man. It never ends. People sitting inside a McDonald's going, gee, I'm so glad I'm not one of those fools eating at Burger King. They're getting their beef from the same industrial waste plant, okay? We're all in this together. Can't we just have fun with our toys? So I had to feel superior. Imagine being a Wildfrost pleb I've been playing Ascension 20 Slay the Spire since 2017. I look like Rasputin. I haven't left my room except to pick up DoorDash orders since Fortnite came out. I was going to say a fortnight, but since Fortnite came out. Don't even start with me. Then you got the audacity to just type big ambitions. Out of nowhere, just in the middle of this rank, you just type big ambitions. How dare you? You see the tweet about 14-year-old opinions? I hate that I have seen the tweet about 14-year-old opinions. I forget the paraphrase of it is like, one thing you got to remember on the internet is that at any point you could be exposed to a 14-year-old's opinion. I do think that there's a realistic chance that a lot of the stuff, the endless anger cycle that churns social media is usually caused by like one 9th grader making a tweet about how like we have to take animated movies seriously, and then like some 35-year-old film studies major who graduated from Wesleyan in 2006 is like, they're always talking about Despicable Me when they say that. They're never talking about a Studio Ghibli film. And you're like, yeah, because they're 14. Despicable Me came out when they were 9. They saw it at a birthday party and it instantly became their favorite movie. Why are you quote tweeting and dunking on them for that? Shouldn't you be like doing your job and providing for your family right now instead of making fun of middle schoolers? That's my job. Your Cars take is not fair? Well, are we talking about Cars the movie or are we talking about Cars the machine? I think my take on Cars the machine is very fair. Which is, I wish that they'd never been invented, but now that they have, what are we supposed to do? Except drive. The world would probably be a better place if they never existed, but the genie's already out of the bottle on cars. We got all these roads. What are we going to do with them? Anyway, it is 2. Let me see. Are you ready to stream? Ooh. Yes. She said Omega Lol. She must be watching right now. Are you watching right now? Hey, hey, hey! Are you watching me? Yes. POV, you're the FBI agent assigned to watch through my webcam instead of on Twitch for some reason. And then I Samara you. I climb through the webcam like this. Does this guy just browse menus? Look, I had 7 minutes to kill. I had to rant or something, okay? That's what I said. What I was going to say was it's better than your mom who just browses DoorDash menus. See, why are you making me say this fucked up shit? You know how hard it is to fight the impulse to insult the person who gave birth to you? Just because of one sarcastic comment? DoorDash joke is getting stale. Yeah, much like the HelloFresh box that's been sitting in the lobby of your apartment building ever since it arrived 4 days ago, and you keep telling people that, or you keep telling yourself you're going to pick it up tomorrow. Does everybody else have that same situation? Everyone's catching strays? No? Every apartment building I've ever lived in, once weekly, there is either a HelloFresh or like a Good Food or an Urban Spoon or whatever the heck it's called box that just sits in the lobby for like 8 days. And I assume at some point the like a caretaker comes in and just throws it away. My neighbors pick it up within a reasonable time. It's crazy there's meat in there. You shouldn't be letting it sit on your like apartment building's floor. I have had situations where like there's been DoorDash in our apartment buildings and the driver has just like left it on a table in the lobby. You come home from the grocery store and you're like, oh, somebody left their DoorDash. 4 days later, you're taking your kid to daycare. You're like, that fucking lentil soup is still there. Any DoorDash drivers in here? I bet like, if I had to guess, I bet 1 in 20 DoorDash orders results in you calling the phone of someone who's passed out drunk and being unable to complete the order. Unless they had the wherewithal to type, like, just leave it at the door. I bet 1 in 20 DoorDash orders ends with somebody passing out, and then you try to call them 20 times, and they never answer, and then you just go, all right, I guess I'll just leave it here. Anyway, later. I only got 6 seconds. They're counting me down. They're counting me down. What are you talking? I don't get. You don't tell me when to stop streaming.
Took my bike to the lake. Brought my shovel, brought my rake. Took my boy to the swing. Let him swing, let them ring. Bought my friends Italian beef. Make them fart and make them queef. Abraham Lincoln was governor here. Only a steel man can be enough. You know what I'm talking about? Sufjan Stevens?